Hello guys, CSKGaming here, today kicking off a new series on Call of Duty Ghosts. Today I'm going to be going through the best spots on each map for Infected. So, first map we're going to come to here is Chasm. I know it says free-for-all up there, but that's because I'm recording it in free-for-all, because it's much easier playing in a custom game than an online game. I may show the effectiveness of the spots in a later video, however, not this time. So, oh perfect, I've spawned close to one of the spots. So anyway, this basically is just me showing off best hidden spots, general spots, all that sort of thing.
Time to work, Ghost Squad.
You can take some ideas from it, hopefully, and try and win Infected from here. So, first spot on Chasm is right here. Here is a good spot because it's like diverted off from the rest of the map, and it's kind of hard to see actually. Like if you walk in here, chances are you're gonna walk straight past somebody, unless like you've got like eyes of a hawk or something. So anyway, on to the next spot. I will see you there. And I'm here, so second spot in Chasm is probably going to be in here, in the bus at the back of the map, not the one that's hanging off the edge of the cliff, because it's just dangerous, and if there's noobs online they'll just kill you and you'll get instantly infected. So this bus here is at the far left hand side of the map. You can just easily lie down here and camp and just more or less shoot the guys as they come in. Your only hazard, truthfully, is if they jump from here, or if they like do MLG skills from here with throwing knives, or you're reloading and you get trolled. And my final spot, I will see you there. And I'm here. Now, there's only one problem with this spot. This is only a one-person spot, so if somebody comes along and tries to get into the spot with you, get out of there, because it is not safe here with more than one person. You're too easily spotted. However, it does be nice that nobody can see you in the mini-map, like if with the radar sweep. So let's move on to the next map. Okay, so now we move on to Flooded. Flooded is one of them type of maps where you think, oh god, it's flooded, and you just feel like rage quitting. But because that happens, you don't actually ever play it frequently, and not a lot of spots have been discovered on Flooded in particular, because it's so unpopular. So, let's see where I've spawned. I've spawned in the car park.
Time to work, soldiers.
Let's go this way. Okay, so my first spot for Flooded would be this part of the map here. This part of the map, it's very open, yes, but you get decent lines of sight out of each end of the corner, and because of that you can get a clear vantage point on the infected people. Like, they would have to be really lucky to get somebody from either the stairs with a throwing knife or over there with a throwing knife, because usually they would have about 3 seconds until they die. So that's what makes this part of the map a good spot. On to my second spot now, which is, damn, I missed. Oh well. It is over here. If you line up carefully here, there's actually a part of the water you can submerge slightly in. And if you look down, that makes you almost submerged. Obviously you can't go underneath the water because it's just going to kill you. If you go here, that means you get a better chance of winning, and also it's flooded. Nobody really plays flooded. Spots in flooded that are hidden are quite, well, they're easily found as such. So now I will go on to my third spot, which is this room up here. This room, it's like the corner, but inside. It's got, same as the other room, it's got decent lines of sight where you can get a good vantage point from. Now obviously there's a third entrance to here. You don't actually have to go through this door, through the door at the other end. You can actually just jump across here and get through. But then again, you have to be careful as an infected person not to get caught here. But that's what makes this spot so good, that you can just see people as they walk past. You can just shotgun them or snipe them or pistol them, whatever you're using an infected. So hopefully now I will show you a third person view of spot number 2, and that is what it looks like down there. You don't look completely submerged from a third person view, like depending on how much your guy moves. That just really depends on how well hidden the spot is. So if your guy was like moving constantly, you'd be screwed. But say if we're standing still like this, you would actually be pretty hard to notice. And even sitting in this corner as well, it could be useful. But that is it for flooded, so let's move on to freight. Right, so since we're done with flooded, why don't we move on to freight? And I also forgot to say, this will just be in alphabetical order, the maps. So it's just gonna go from Chasm down to Whiteout, just normally. And there's probably gonna be a separate video in terms of DLC infected spots. For example, when the Onslaught DLC comes out for the PS4,
Free for all.
I'll do a video of that when it's out. Speaking of which, it should probably be out at the end of February for the PS4.
Time to work,
So,
squad.
let's get to the spots on freight. Most spots on freight, they can't hide. First spot is obviously in this building on the upstairs level. Now, obviously you're prone to throwing knives from this window, and possibly even here. However, if you can hide here and not have the ladders shot down or throwing knifed or something, then chances are you're gonna live. For a while at least. But as soon as them ladders are shot down, you're in danger immediately. But it's still one of the best spots here on freight. And so the second best spot, everyone should know this one. is up in this balcony up here. Now, it's a really good spot, the balcony. However, it's really annoying when you get thrown knife from either there, down there, or at either of these two windows at the sides here. Or if you're really bad at the game, get thrown knife from here. In some cases. But truthfully, it's a good spot. And if loads of people are up here, you've actually got a better chance of surviving because you've got more cover. Because if somebody throws a throwing knife up, chances are they're going to hit them first if they're behind you. That's one advantage of being up here. But then again, there's also the chance of you just got trolled moment and it just went straight over the other person and hits you. That can be really annoying. And the third spot for freight, you need to unlock this door with a knife, and it's down in this room here. It's actually quite hard to defend when there's lots of infected people. However, it's actually a good spot if you know how to defend it. As long as you've got somebody like watching that door over there and the rest watching this door, then you're sweet. So anyway, why don't we move to the next map?